Hey everyone, Pete Werner here with your Diz Daily Fix for Wednesday, March 29th, 2017. Here is what's happening today. Beginning on April 3rd, there will be some security changes to the Magic Kingdom. Instead of going through bag check and metal detectors at the main entrance to the park, they are going to be moved. You will go through a bag check and metal detectors at the Transportation and Ticket Center. And if you're getting on the monorails at the Grand Floridian, Grand Floridian, Polynesian, and Contemporary. Now, if you're coming in by bus, there will be a bag check there as well. It's going to be moved further back, closer to the bus stop. So they're kind of taking out that cluster that goes on right at the front of the park that kind of makes everything crazy. So I think this is a really good step. It's kind of in line with what Disneyland has done, kind of creating a secure perimeter around the theme parks in downtown Disney. So I think this is the direction they're moving in, and I think it's a good one. So we'll see how that goes. But that begins April 3rd, so be mindful of that. Other tests going on at Disney, they're going to be testing virtual queues at Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach for select attractions from March 28th through April 7th. Now, what this means is you will basically, kind of like a Fast Pass, be able to make a reservation to ride the ride. So you'll go up, probably tap your Magic Band. That will set your place in line, allows you to go do something else if the line is like an hour and a half long, and you'll know what time to come back. This is very similar to what Universal is implementing at Volcano Bay. Their new, well, they call it a theme park. I call it a water park. We'll have to agree to disagree on that. But here again, in my opinion, Disney is playing catch up with Universal. They're playing catch up with Universal. I see Universal doing a lot of innovating, and I see Disney rushing around to say, me too. Not in all cases, but in a lot of things like this, seeing it happen more and more. So that's going to run, like I said, March 28th through April 7th at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. So keep an eye out for that. And finally, in the news updates today, Beauty and the Beast remains the top movie in North America this past weekend, bringing in another $88 million and driving its worldwide gross to nearly $700 million. Now, I saw the movie on Friday night and absolutely loved it. Not everybody that works for me felt that way. One of them is back there smirking right now. I respect their opinion. I just don't agree with it. I think this was an amazing film, and I thought it was brilliantly done, bringing the animated feature to life in a way that I didn't think was possible. So if you have a chance to go see this movie, if you haven't yet, please go see it. It is absolutely worth the money and the time. Over on the Diz today, our featured article is from contributor Rachel Ashbrook. And while we're speaking about queue lines, she does Queue Showdown Walt Disney World, where she rates the best queues at Walt Disney World. Interesting article. Check it out over on wdwinfo.com. Trending on dizboards.com today is a thread discussing these security changes that we just talked about over at the Magic Kingdom. Most folks are really happy about it, but you can go and check out what everyone is saying and add your thoughts over at dizboards.com. On dizunplug.com today, sometime, if it's not up already, Rhino Clavin, Craig Williams, and Steve Porter talk about the 3 worst things about being a Disney cast member. They're all former cast members. So go check that out, dizunplug.com. And finally, in the weather, if you're heading into the parks in Orlando tomorrow, guess what? It's starting to get hot again. Expect a high of 90 with a low of 67, partly sunny skies. Out in Anaheim, a beautiful 75 degrees with lows dropping down into the low 50s and clear sunny skies. So, yeah. But I'm going to New York where it's cold, so there's that. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That will do it for me today. Join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Have a great day, everyone.